In recent years, the global economic landscape has been shifting under the weight of increasing friction within the Western world, a tension that's reshaping everything from trade policy to geopolitical alliances. At the heart of this tension is a growing divergence in economic strength and strategy between major players in Europe and North America. On one side, the United States remains a powerhouse driven by technological dominance, financial innovation, and a uniquely flexible labor market. On the other side, parts of Europe are grappling with slower growth, demographic headwinds, and lingering structural inefficiencies. One big factor elevating this tension is trade imbalance. The U.S. has been pushing hard on tariffs and protectionism, claiming that its Western allies have not been pulling their weight, particularly on defense spending and fair trade rules. Meanwhile, European nations often respond by defending their industries, notably energy and manufacturing, from what they view as unfair competitive pressures. The conflict extends to green technology. Europe is racing ahead in renewables, yet it still depends on foreign supply chains for critical materials, while the U.S. is aggressively trying to build its own capacity around solar, batteries, and electric vehicle components. Another layer to consider is monetary policy. Central banks in Europe and the U.S. are increasingly operating on different wavelengths. While the U.S. Federal Reserve has been raising interest rates to fight inflation, the European Central Bank's path has been murkier, constrained by fragmented economies and political pushback. These mismatches create capital flow distortions, with investors favoring U.S. markets in search of higher returns, which can further destabilize European economies. Geopolitical risk also plays a central role. Russia's war in Ukraine has pushed Europe into a new era of energy insecurity, forcing countries to pivot away from Russian gas and drive up costs. That energy crisis is magnifying Europe's economic vulnerabilities and reinforcing its dependence on external sources of supply, even as it shifts toward green technology. At the same time, tensions with China complicate matters. Europe and America both want to reduce reliance on Chinese manufacturing, but they don't always agree on the tools to get there.